bawaida nathi ngelixesha elinjena usitolele izono zethu. That is Vusi Nova's song. He featured Mokostad. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but that is a beautiful song. And I hope that it speaks to you the way it did to me the time I struggled with COVID. We have been through this for the past, starting 2019, all the way 2020 till now. And the disease has ravaged the communities, and it's so, so terrible. I have my own experience to share, but we're going to bring in people that are going to talk about their experiences throughout this time. So for this particular episode, we are reaching out to those families and those people out there that are still struggling and battling with the disease, but also those that have lost their loved ones to this disease. It's been a very trying time for everybody. Particularly now, I hope you get at least a beautiful feeling from the beautiful setting that we have today. The green should just remind you that God is still on the throne, and certain things we have not completely lost the grip on. We still have a God who is with us. Nature should remind us of that. Coming to my experience, I think the first wave passed. I didn't get anything. The second one, which was, I think, around towards the end of 2020, I got hit by what I thought was a mild fever, and I fought it out, I fought it out, and it was okay. I think I was down for a couple of days, 2-3 days at the most, and I was good to go back for work. But came 2021, the story was different. We were told there's a new wave, and I had no idea where I got it from, okay? I have not, because the time that I fell sick, it started like a cold. Then I was feeling fluish. 3 days into the illness, I was feeling I'm not too well. I needed to go to the hospital. So I did go to the hospital, and I was given an antibiotic and some painkillers, and was asked to come the following day to do the COVID test. I did that, and it came out positive. And I was still feeling okay about it. I was not scared. I was just thinking, it's going to be one of those things. I'm going to fight it off. I had no idea what was coming. Okay? The second week was really bad. I had these high fevers, really high. I was hallucinating. I couldn't eat for 3 weeks straight. I was just eating lemons and drinking fluids. I lost my taste. I lost my sense of smell. I was having constant headaches. I was having shivers. It was terrible. It was a nightmare. And I'll tell you, the worst part of it was the hallucinations, because the first time you're going to have an hallucination, you don't know that you're actually hallucinating. You're thinking it's real. So there I was in my bedroom, and there was another Nosiku in the corner talking to me. You can imagine how scary that was. I was like, I'm here. And then I can hear myself talking to me. So that totally freaked me out, and I just covered my head, and I remember whispering a prayer. I was like, God, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know whether I'm losing my mind. And the first thing that came to mind, I think, because I am not ready to just, go mad like that. I had to call someone the following morning. In fact, one of the people that has shared their experience, I called them and said, I could see me, I had out of body experiences. So he explained to me and said, actually, that wasn't a hallucination you were having. Don't freak out. It's one of those things. I said, I had no idea COVID could have that kind of effect on you, So it was very scary for me. I had to pray about it, but it took me to a place where I was afraid to sleep. I was scared to sleep. I would watch movies till, wee hours of the morning. I couldn't even tell anyone I was having hallucinations. I was so scared. All I could do was say a little prayer and, hope that I'll pass out eventually. I wouldn't deliberately tell myself I'm going to sleep now. No, I would just let sleep come and take me over. So that was a very, very bad experience for me. The worst came when I thought I was better. I got my sense of taste back. I got my sense of smell back, all the symptoms were dying out. And then I was thinking I was good to go back for work. And so I had a few pains in my chest, and I told one of my friends, I think I have mild, pain in the chest. And she told me, you need to go to the post-COVID clinic at the UTH. I didn't even know it was there. So when I went there, they sent me for an x-ray, and the doctor tells me, these lungs look quite bad. You're not ready to go back for work. We're actually about to admit you. So you can imagine just that moment when you thought, yay, I got this. And then the doctor tells you, you're not anywhere near getting better. Yes, the virus may be out of your system, but your body still needs a lot of work to get back on track. So the disappointment now of, oh my God, I have to do this all over again. I have to take more medication. It took me another 2 weeks. In fact, they put me on medication for like a whole month. So during that time, I went back to the hospital, and guess what? I was diagnosed with mild post-COVID depression. So that is one thing that this disease does to you. It kind of kills your spirit, all right? It kind of kills your will to live. And this is why it's important for family and friends to stay close, to always call and check up on your family members, to give them something to encourage them to go on, okay? It's not enough for you to just stay away because you're afraid of the disease, stay away because you're afraid to get it. It's important to actually reach out to your family members and your friends, because I can assure you, when it's very severe, your will to live goes. I remember a night when I literally cried out to God and said, maybe it's time to go. Let me go, because I can't stand this pain, okay? When you're failing to breathe, when your head is pounding, when you're having hallucinations, you want to tell your God to say, if it's time, I'm ready to go. So when people are feeling like that, they need a proper support system. Without that, a lot of people have died. A lot of people have died not because of the virus, but because of what the virus does to them, to their psyche, to their emotions. So given that we still have this and we have no idea when it's going to go away, my appeal to everybody who's watching right now is that, one, don't start asking questions like, where did you get it? I really, really don't like that question. I don't like it. A lot of people were asking, where did you get it? It's not like, it's not like I went to a shop and I was like, oh, hi, you got COVID-19? No, I don't want the Asian. I want the South African variant. That's the one I want. Yeah, please, I got $10. So give me the COVID-19. No, it's nothing like that. Right now, there's no telling where you could get it. So all we're asking is, please maintain your social distance, mask up, take your medication when you're given, take your concoctions. Just make sure that your immunity is high and good enough to fight this virus. So I hope that everybody out there is taking care of themselves. And I hope this particular episode encourages you to live another day, to fight another day. You need to do your best, and we'll let God do the rest. So right now, we're going to end the show by playing the song that I started with, and I hope it ministers to you. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe to our YouTube page, and also to put your comments, because we need them to keep the show going. Till next time, right here on the couch, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Take care of yourself.